Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. First, I just want to thank you for all the love on the laundry room makeover. Reading through all your comments was so special and I am so thankful for all of them. In today's video, we're going to be tackling this oversized piece of wall art behind me, and then later we're going to go out and see if we can find some inspiration to hopefully pull the look together. I'm hoping that by the end of today, this wall will finally feel finished. But before we get into today's project, I wanted to address one comment I saw many times. Why didn't you paint those vents? It wasn't that I hadn't thought about it. From the hallway where I usually see this room, they almost disappeared, so I left them white. But once all of you pointed them out, I couldn't unsee it. Thankfully, this couldn't be easier to fix. I had suggestions to paint them brown, black, or bronze to match the details of the light fixture. I absolutely love the idea of the bronze, but if the issue is to make them stand out the least amount as possible, brown seems to be the safest way to do this. Another thing people mentioned was the room being too dark. The lights are actually dimmable, and I intentionally keep them lower because I love that moodier atmosphere. If I ever needed more light, it's only one button away, but you have to admit, it's much sexier like this. And hey, what do you know? The vents look great in the refresh. When the big light is off, they're almost completely invisible. But enough about ceiling vents, let's get to today's project. If you're new here, this is what the wall looked like originally, always knowing this would be temporary. A couple of years later, I reimagined it, and even though it was definitely an improvement, I always knew I would do something else eventually. And I think I finally figured it out. Before we can get to the fun part, I'll need to repair the many holes left behind. This refillable paint pen is perfect for touch-ups like these. Now, I'll begrudgingly drill more holes into the wall to hang the clips that I will attach the blanket to. I found these on Amazon, and although they were kind of a pain to slide onto the screws, they fulfill their purpose in the end. I've wanted oversized artwork here for a long time, but every piece I loved came with a price I couldn't justify. So I found this blanket that was also being sold as a tapestry on Etsy. The image is absolutely beautiful and will serve as a vision board of sorts, since my ultimate dream would be to live in a castle. And I kinda hate it. As beautiful as this tapestry is, it reads very much blanket with its fringe on all sides. The whole thing just looks frumpy. If I'm being honest, and to calm my OCD, this needs structure. So taking some inexpensive pine 1x2s, we can build a simple frame that will hopefully do just that. This is your reminder to mind your phalanges. Ouch. A project wouldn't be complete without letting my mind drift and ultimately making mistakes. A big step I left out here was adding wood glue to anything that requires nails, since I won't be using screws. This would have ensured a strong bond once it cured. Since I forgot to do that, I'll have to go in and add a lot more nails, making sure to shoot them in at a 45-degree angle to keep them from slipping out over time. Now we can attach the blanket to our frame. You'll want to find the center and then get that locked in. From there, you'll want to attach the corners. And then take that half and half it again. This will just make sure that the tension stays the same as you work and you won't have a distorted image at the end of this. Could you imagine? This process was incredibly therapeutic for me. I thrive in structure, so stapling this together was incredibly satisfying. The only thing I would change would be to invest in an electric staple gun, which I have told myself to do 100 times, and always convince myself it isn't necessary. My hand was killing me at the end of this. I'll take my tack hammer and make sure those staples are nice and tight so this won't loosen in time, and add this canvas hanger that will allow me to hang this snugly to the wall. That looks so much better. Off camera, I added a spotlight and dimmer switch, but the beam angle wasn't wide enough to illuminate the art in its entirety, so back to Amazon it went. The replacement ended up being even better. It comes with 2 batteries, so one charges while the other one stays in the light. Absolutely genius. Hopefully these will be the last holes I put in this wall. The lamps came with a remote, and you have all sorts of options from color, temperature, dimming, and timer options. To help ground this a little bit, I'm going to bring in a console table that I've had stored away and place that underneath. This used to be where my fireplace is now, and is a matching piece to my coffee table. I need to step away from this for a while and go out into the world and try to find some inspiration on how to finish this off. I love this town square here in Southlake, Texas. I actually got my marriage license at that courthouse in the background. Speaking of marriage licenses, I actually got married on a Halloween day, arguably my favorite holiday, and even though it's only July, the stores are already putting their Halloween decor out, which is fine by me. This angel is incredible. Michaels has so many cool finds this year. This vintage style is my absolute favorite and reminds me so much of childhood. I'll have to get some of these fall florals while they still have them. This little store is so cute and has a little bit of everything if you're looking for small gifts. I love these pillowcases. I think these mini hanging frames would be stunning on a Christmas tree. Okay, these stores have totally derailed me, so let's get back on track. I am obsessed with this lamp. I'll have to think about a way to DIY that shade. Absolutely beautiful. Well, I didn't really find the inspiration I was looking for, so we'll stop for a little pick-me-up and try to make it back to the house before the rain rolls in. I didn't exactly come home with a grand vision I was hoping for, but that's usually how these things go. I've learned that if I try to force it, I almost always end up changing it later. So before I touch anything else, I'm just going to take a little break. I've been eating this brownie cake almost every single day. It somehow tastes like a real dessert, but it's actually low in calorie and high in protein. It's become one of those little routines I genuinely look forward to every evening. This recipe is actually a combination of 2 recipes I found here on YouTube, so if you'd like to make it for yourself, I'll leave the ingredients down in the description. A few hours later, and as usual, stepping away for a bit was exactly what I needed. My brain has apparently been working on this in the background, and I think I finally have a direction. I don't want this to feel overly styled. I'm trying to keep that old European character the artwork has, while still making the space feel warm, lived in, and collected over time. I found this countdown piece at Target, and I love that you can switch up the holidays throughout the year. It makes it feel less like seasonal decor and more like a piece that evolves with the house. This little tray adds just enough color without competing with the artwork. And these faux florals from HomeGoods. The colors are so similar to the florals in the tapestry that it almost feels like they're blooming right out of it. I mean, come on. I absolutely love that. Well, it only took 6 years of living here to finally land on something I think fits this wall. It feels finished, or at least finished enough. I'm not sure if anybody else does this, but I could probably keep tweaking this forever, and I probably will. I know some of you are probably looking at it thinking it needs a frame, and you might be right. I just want to make sure that it doesn't feel too heavy next to the oversized mirror that's right off to the side. But that would be an easy build if I ever decided to go that route. As always, thank you so much for spending a little bit of your day with me. I know there are a million things you could be doing or watching, so it really means a lot that you're here. I hope you enjoyed coming along on this little project, and I hope you all had a wonderful week. Please take care of yourself and each other. I'm sending you tons of love. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.